Welcome to the Re-Roc Club.
Yo, welcome to the Re-Roc Club. I go by the name of DJ Youngfella. This is a special episode. It's Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? We got some people that's single, we got some people in little situationships, you got some people in relationships in here. So we gonna start by my man right here. We're gonna introduce ourselves from the right to the left, and we're gonna kick it off like that. Let's get it.
My name is Antoine Smith Jackson. I'm from Southwest Detroit. I'm 31 and I'm a tourist. And for the record, I am in a relationship, bae. I don't care what you're talking about. I ain't trying to have no problems.
What up, though? I'm Jay Ford. You can follow me on Instagram at jay.ford. I'm from the West Side and I am single.
What's up? My name is Darius, better known as D-Man. I'm from Detroit. I'm from West and East. I can't say which part I'm from. I was raised on both sides. I'm a Leo. I'm 30, and I'm in a relationship.
Shout out to Darius too, man. He just opened up his own business with the car dealership, man. Everybody give a round of applause to that, man.
That's it. Prestige Auto.
Big move.
All right, what's up, y'all? This Tanae. I'm 25. I'm a Gemini. I'm in a relationship, so please, babe, don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm from Flint, but technically east side of Detroit.
Okay.
Okay, hey y'all, I'm Jazz Fournette, owner of the hottest women's boutique on the east side.
Where's it located at, man?
22433 Kelly Road, East
Jazz
Point, Michigan.
Monet Bonnie. We got some entrepreneurs in the building.
I'm a Capricorn, the realest niggas alive.
Yes, sir.
I'm 29 and I'm single. Ready to mingle. What you got ahead?
Hold on. You say you single?
I'm single.
Let me scratch my head on that. Okay.
Ready to mingle.
What's up?
I'm Amber. I'm from the West Side of Detroit. I'm 25, and I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo, huh? What's? Tell me something about a Virgo.
Let me see. I think I have to have stuff my way.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm very strict on certain stuff, and I think I'm very demanding on myself and others.
Okay. So we're gonna start it off like this, like I got y'all. I got y'all in here because we got different age group. Majority of everybody like around the same age. We got the little beanie boppers right here, my sister. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna kick it off with the fellas. Like, what y'all think is lacking in our generation of relationships right now?
The friendship part of it.
The friendship.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
got it.
Get a little detail on.
For sure. I think now this generation now is so close or so stuck on being in a relationship that they forget to build the friendship. You see what I'm saying? They want the title of girlfriend, boyfriend, or trying to get this.
Facts.
And they forget to build the best friends. We have to be best friends before anything. You see what I'm saying?
You think like sex kind of mess everything up in the beginning, or can you maneuver around that?
That's kind of a tough question.
Right.
If it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. You just get to know each other better.
What about you? You think you like? If I know you in a relationship with you, but in your past, do you think like in the beginning, like having sex with somebody in the beginning, without really getting to truly know them, that kind of messed up the relationships, the bond that y'all you had?
And it depends on the two people. Because I can meet somebody and we get it off and do our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can meet somebody else with different expectations. It's about just being clear and honest.
Right.
What you really expect from that person.
Right.
Because niggas, we know how to play games.
Right.
So if just take it real and do what you do. You should.
Right. What about
Set the
y'all?
tone.
What about y'all, ladies? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think in today's generation?
Definitely, they missed the friendship part because I feel like after he busts his nut, after you come, what y'all got? What's next? You know what I'm saying? You can come from a bitch next door. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people be so in a rush to think like, okay, sex, I'm about to turn him on. I'm about to make it come. I suck the best dick.
Right.
But when he having hard times, he ain't calling you. You know what I'm saying? The friendship is missing. So I feel like it's just such a rush to be like, this is my man.
What happened
but it
if
don't
you like
last.
caught up in the moment, you first date, and it just happens?
Yeah.
That's lust. You should know the difference between lust. After a certain age, I feel like.
Well, that goes back to more say like what he was saying. It's more so the understanding of it. You see what I'm saying? So when we go into these sexual things, we have to understand that sex first is mental. So you have to understand the mental of the person that you chosen to have sex with. You see what I'm saying? Because you can meet somebody and be like, yeah, this, that. We just in here for having sex. But mentally, she ain't ready for that. But she may say she is, but she not. And it turns into some big
communication. As long as
Speaking
clear
of that, like
communication.
I got the 5 C's. I want to ask each and every one of what's important of the 5 C's that I'm about to name out. What's one of the 5 C's that's more important to you? I got communication, compassion, chemistry, and compatibility. What you think?
I'm communication all day.
Communication, for sure.
Because without communication, you have nothing. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't talk to you, what can we do? We can't solve anything. We can't resolve anything. We can't succeed anything.
What you think today?
Communication.
What about the chemistry though? Like if you don't got no chemistry, you don't
But
got nothing.
Chemistry comes after
They go hand in hand.
Communication makes chemistry. If you think about it, you can't have
'Cause I ain't
chemistry
gonna
without
lie.
communication.
Like a spider web.
Right.
Right.
And women love a man that can communicate because y'all shut down.
Exactly.
Like, you know, don't turn to this phone calls.
I don't like
y'all.
that. I ain't like that because women shut down too.
Yeah.
Women shut down too. Sometimes when you have a communicator, you go into a shell. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know about that.
I feel that it's most definitely something that's left out because I feel like it's another C that's over communication.
What's that?
And I feel that if you don't have that, you cannot communicate properly.
And what's that C?
That's confidence.
Woo.
You see what I'm saying?
Self-esteem.
So if you don't have the confidence, how can you hold a conversation with someone you don't even have a confidence in yourself to even conversate with?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Naturally, everybody experiences a relationship where someone, we've all experienced somebody lacking self-esteem in the
For sure.
relationship. So it came down to you explaining what you were doing, who you were with,
Mm-hmm.
where you were at. But that all comes down to, self-esteem. You feel like you're not worthy enough to have me, but you have me. But why is that my issue? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Let me ask y'all have anybody in this room fell in love or just fell for a sneaky link? It wasn't supposed to go above where it should have started.
Everybody did.
Don't say it.
Everybody did.
But
No, I say after she left, it kind of like I miss hooking up with that person or just spending time with that person.
Right.
It wasn't like I fell in love or had like feelings at the initial, but after a while go by, you just start thinking about her. Like, damn, let me hit her up.
Everybody had a sneaky link that they fell for. They don't want to admit it. You done had one that you felt stupid for falling for. You just don't know it's that until it's over.
I wouldn't necessarily say
Because
that.
then you miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know if it's love or not, but
I fell for it.
you
It
know.
was more of like somebody that I expected to hit and move on type, and it kind of turned into more.
Yeah.
Of, like you said, you with somebody from 3 years or from somebody that you just met a month ago or whatever, you hitting it off like y'all been knowing each other forever.
Right.
Unfortunately, of course, we naturally engage into the situation or whatever, and then boom, next thing you know, you laying with somebody 6 months later that you didn't, you don't know from a can of
For
paint.
sure.
And that's how it is. That comes down to it. I feel like with people having kids, we in this generation right now, I wouldn't say our generation, but with this day and age, because there's no age on it. It's okay. Society has made it okay for us to date for 6-7 months. As soon as I love you comes into hand, a month later there's a baby.
Yeah.
Only if you honestly think about it, within a year and a half gap, y'all have met, fucked, sucked, and had a whole kid. And
who's
you
to
know
blame
each
for
other.
that? Who's to blame for that?
Both parties. For sure.
Both. You just as well as you want to fuck me and I agree to it, I have to carry the egg, but you have to set it off. Right?
I don't know. I think women control that tone.
Not necessarily. Because we hold the last final decision. That's not fair. Because we hold the kid in our body, that's not fair.
Okay, why do you think women control that situation?
I feel like men are all. We're trying to be enough for the generation of women that's here today. Okay. So like, he look how he look, cause this is what attracts the women that he like. He look how he look, cause that's what attracts the women that he like. You got 3 different men. We don't know each other. All right. We all dress different, but he attracts women this way. If he didn't, he wouldn't be dressed like this. You know what I'm saying? He attracts women his way. I attract women my way. I feel like the women run this world to me. I feel like it's what you accept is what we gonna do.
Hey,
That's just what I feel.
I really like what you just said right there. Most definitely, I feel that women do. As being men, we do.
Yeah,
we
you
make a
finna
lot
conform to whatever they want.
We make a lot of. We're not
Women do
appreciated.
too.
We're tolerated as
Ooh.
men. You see what I'm
To
saying?
a certain extent.
We get our first flowers at our funeral.
To a certain extent.
We get our first set of
No,
flowers at
But
our
that's-
funeral.
But that's your
You know.
environment. I was just telling my best friend, if you want a certain type of woman or a certain type of friend or any type of foundation, if you're not finding it around you within the 25, 35, 45 years of life, have you ever thought to change your environment? Because leaving Michigan,
Different
you can
times.
go an hour away and you're going to
Different
find a
times.
whole different set of people.
Different times.
Not necessarily.
Absolutely it is.
You think
Absolutely
so?
it is. Different times. You can't find a woman that ain't twerking, ain't on Instagram.
That's not true.
That's not
ain't-
true.
That's not true.
That's not.
That's
then
not
again,
true.
Your
That's not
environment.
true.
Your environment has like.
That's not
it's
true.
controlled your mind so much that you think it's this only type of woman. It's only
Yeah,
two or three.
'cause I'm around
certain
a
type
lot
women
of
until you fall
boss
into that
women.
woman that you stuck on. Every woman is not like that. Every woman is.
But
not.
a lot of men like them type of women because
Exactly.
a boss ass woman, y'all get intimidated by them. Let's
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Y'all get
Yeah.
intimidated about them.
Let's talk.
Y'all get intimidated.
never-
Let's talk that since we saying that.
But that's
if a woman
you.
got her
We're
own
speaking for
car,
your generation.
own business, own
want
house,
you to feel
she
like
carry herself.
they
She carry
unique.
herself. Y'all get intimidated and rather deal with an easy bitch that's working in the club rather than a bitch that's gonna build with you. Rather a bitch that's wanna, that's a family type of woman. Y'all do step back and deal with the twerking girls. So I feel like it's not 90% all twerking girls.
Well-
Right.
That's just what y'all
Let
rather
me
deal
ask you:
with.
does your significant other twerk all day, every day? Like, hold on. For the woman that you just described, only you know the woman that you just
Absolutely,
described.
absolutely.
Is the woman that you lay with every night your significant other? Is she that one? Is she that twerking woman, or is she that 1 out of a million that y'all claim that we speaking on?
I'd hope you 1 out of a million, baby. Because if you ain't, I'm
Okay.
gone.
My point is,
I'd hope she 1 out of a million.
My point being, though,
Yes,
you cannot say
to-
every woman is like that because you lay to next to a woman every night that is what not like that. You can't say that. You had enough hope to put into her to think that she wasn't like that, and she proved you right. So what's any different from the next bitch?
Unless-
Thank you. It took me. I'm 31 now. It took me a minute to get here.
Yeah.
A lot of maturing for myself too. But I went through a lot of women
But
to
we're
finally
not
get
talking
where.
about age range. We're
You
just
gotta let
talking-
me finish speaking too.
we just
I'll let you
talking.
speak. You gotta let me finish speaking too.
Okay.
So as
I can't stand.
thank you, sir.
I can't
So as I was
stand.
saying, and it took a long time to get here because women have changed. This society that we live in ain't the same like it was
Sure
back in the
ain't.
day.
'Cause you gotta
That's the
spend
You
that check.
understand?
But your
And
comment was
again, you gotta
our
just let me
society.
finish, Amber, right? Just let me finish. I'm almost done. So in my terms, if there was that caliber of women from that era still here, we would know how to act. We would know what to do.
What
and everything.
era is you talking
But we're
about?
adapting. Probably the era where she, I don't like to. You all been educating me
Let's
lately.
say the late 50s, 60s.
But we was getting our ass beat then. We had no rights. We
And
had
a man
no
was
choice.
taking care of us. We was in the house just
We
washing
had no
dishes.
right
well,
back then.
well,
Bro.
this is the thing. This is where we get misconstrued at. Okay, for example, what you said was about the boss. We have no problems dating a boss woman.
Thank
But
you, sir.
but-
Thank you, sir.
Where we getting mixed up is, like, for example, we talk society. You saying change environment. If whether I change an environment or not, that society's still gonna be in that environment. So it's not the environment, it's the society that's hypnotizing not just women, but men too. But if you can distract a man, it's by distracting the women. Because just like he said when he first started, he don't wear this because of that. He don't wear it. It's all because of woman. A dude don't go buy a pair of Cartiers for itself. Be honest with you, it's to attract a woman.
It's women.
You see what I'm saying?
Everything a man
So
does.
when it comes to us being a boss, the society has led y'all to believe. I'm not gonna say y'all because I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know y'all.
You just
like
saying
that.
women.
Women.
Yeah.
A lot of these women to believe that in order to be a boss, they just can't be a boss in the business or whatever they're trying to orchestrate. They got to be a boss at home. They got to be a boss here in a
That's where we
relationship.
gonna have a
I have to be a
problem.
boss in the kitchen. I have to be a boss in the bed. No, baby, you don't. Be your boss. But when we here, it's us. You know what I'm saying? We you don't gotta be a boss to me. You know what I'm saying? I know you the boss.
Yeah, but I don't want to be dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want my man to be dominant.
Yeah.
But I do feel like not y'all, but a lot of men in our generation are intimidated by independent women. And that's just the fact, because I feel like y'all talk about twerking, but y'all go to them sceneries where the girls are city girls. But y'all talk about how bitches just use up for your money.
Entertainment is entertainment.
City girls taking over right
Entertainment
now.
is entertainment.
No, the city girls mindset is taking over right now. If you just meet a girl tomorrow, she want her rent paid. Am I lying? If she got kids, you gonna feed my kids too. So the mindset has changed. But where's y'all going to meet these city girls? Mindset.
But the city girls, when you look at it, yeah, they may be city girls and having fun, but I don't necessarily mean they winning, because a lot of these city girls gonna still be city girls at the age 50 and 40 with no man, still trying to find somebody to, can you pay my bill? Yeah. Can you do this and that? Because at the end of the day, it's just a city girl. It ain't no home girl. Ain't nobody in this room. No man in this room gonna marry a city girl, and if they do, it's just for the city. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't.
Okay, so what type of women be the side chicks? Cause don't act like every guy ain't got a little side chick on the side.
Let me tell you.
If y'all got a good
listen.
woman at home, what type is the side chick?
Listen, this is one of the things I tell people every day. Me and Young, we had a talk.
What is the side chick doing that the man not doing?
First off,
we about to answer all them questions.
First off, majority of the time, I can say probably 95%, y'all men don't go out and look for side chicks. Men get in these relationships to go, what you just said about these sneaky links or do such and such, and then these women start asking for just as much as your main chick, knowing they place. So now, as a man, they fall into these traps and these loopholes, because a lot of men are weak when it comes to you guys.
Men are weak.
You know what I'm saying?
Men are weak.
So we don't go out looking for a side chick. We mistakenly.
Outrageous. So we fall into temptation
very easy, and we mistakenly get in these side chick situations because we don't know how to break it off to them or leave. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
can I ask a question? Y'all ever got serious or got in a relationship because you didn't want to lose that person and you was forced off temptation? Like, don't you know how to say you got a good girl, but you know you're not ready? Y'all don't be honest, okay?
No.
Y'all don't be honest to be like, look.
Because y'all don't be wanting to
Y'all
lose.
don't want to lose them. So y'all literally fuck up with the good girls because y'all still got this temptation to be outside. Which I get it. We're young.
Define
but
the good
I feel
girl.
like, why don't be honest?
What's the good girl?
Okay.
The girl that you
Me?
lay down to every night, the one that you claim that's not the twerker, and the
woman you can build with. You feel what I'm saying?
The one that's
the real
bringing
nigga,
you
your
home
best
every
friend.
night. The one you share your location with. The one you're making sure this
But-
podcast
but see-
doesn't get to. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the question that he's asked you is, what is your definition? Not what
the
he
quality
think is his definition of a good girl is.
That's a bad man right there.
80,
That's a bad
listen,
man.
you start a podcast. I swear to God.
That wasn't the question.
I like
Yo,
it.
before we
I'm
get into
too
that,
dead.
let me ask y'all this. Like, I'm gonna go down the list. You know what I'm saying? Can you maintain a successful relationship if your woman is not pleasing you the way that you want to be pleased?
If she's open, so that goes back to me for communication. So she ain't gotta be what I want in the bedroom, but be willing to, meet me somewhat of the way to get my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Get me right.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
No, I'm gonna rephrase that. Like, you didn't like told her about herself. Like, hey, babe, this is what I want you to do more, and she's still not listening. She's not getting it.
Yeah, I would. Unfortunately, that's probably gonna be a
I
major
agree.
thing at some point. Whether it might not be day one or year 2, but eventually,
'cause that's
if
important.
she not taking care of
I
that
don't care what
department,
nobody
you're
says.
gonna
What about you,
venture
Jay?
out.
Can you maintain? Look, this girl got everything
She gotta go.
that you wanted in
gotta
a
go,
girl.
go.
She gotta go.
If she not said shit, she
I'm
gotta
a big
go.
ass freak, so if she not maintain me in a sexual way, I can't do it. Because I wouldn't even get in a relationship with you like that.
But you know how like when we first like meet somebody, we don't be knowing like it wasn't. We be knowing like if it's hitting or not. You know what I'm saying?
Is
I
involved,
go
you
through a
don't
period
feel
of time
the
before I actually get in a
level of
relationship with you. Like we be talking, I cut off my such and such those, and you was not at that level of sexuality with me.
Right.
I'm not having it. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
What about you, D?
You about to spit that real shit. Watch
No,
this.
it's just I'm at a point in my. You asking me now? Me now. I'm at a point in my life to where it depends on the woman I'm with. Because me sexually as a person, I'm a woman's pleaser. You see what I'm saying? So it's up to communication. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, it all goes back to that. So what do you want sexually? And I'm willing to see that I please that. You see what I'm saying? That's good enough for me. But that's not a lot of people. So a lot of men want stuff sexually pleasant back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my thing is pleasing her. You know. So.
Aren't you a little miss today?
All right, so I feel
She don't want no mean man.
I feel like ain't nobody perfect.
Right.
So what she might be she might be lacking in might make up in another area.
Right.
So you gotta be the one to say like, or feel like, I don't really know how to explain it. Like, okay, this overpower this.
Right.
Because, like I said, ain't nobody perfect. You might find you a freak ass bitch or a freak ass nigga, but that nigga might be a bum.
Right.
Them nigga might not
It's
have
always
no
the bum.
ambition. He might not have this, so you gonna pick this freak ass nigga just because he can please you in bed over somebody that's trying to get up here. So it's like, I feel like I can. I feel like we could work it out. If you exceeding in all the other areas, we could work it out because sex is a big part of the relationship, but so is everything else.
Exactly.
Like, it should be equal, but everybody got their own.
I just feel like if
know.
you're struggling sexually at the beginning of the relationship,
And I also, sorry
Run.
to interrupt,
There's
I
not
feel
no
like you can teach
future.
your partner.
You can.
If that's really your partner and y'all really like hitting
Facts.
And
it,
that's-
you can teach your partner
Facts. I
what
love
the
that.
things you like.
I love that. Just like
But I was just
I
saying,
love
like, you trying to teach them and they're just not getting it. Like,
It's time to
They
go.
might be open to bringing somebody
If
else.
it's like
It's
you
time to
not
go.
trying at all,
some women are dedicated to pleasing their man. Like, okay, I know
And some men are
you're
too.
not getting
should be
off on me,
vice
so
versa.
let me bring in the type of female, the type of,
I ain't
you know what I'm
doing
saying,
that.
experience that you're
I ain't
used
doing that.
to.
Hold on.
But to each his own.
You say
Some women
bring in?
I didn't say
bring
that.
in, as in have a third.
To each his
That's
own.
the next-
To
that's
each his
the next
own.
topic.
To each his own.
To each
It's
his
fair.
own.
That's fair.
But to each his
That's
own.
fair.
Hold on.
That's fair.
Because
I
you
gotta go.
can't say that, because what's the difference between us just having a good time and bringing somebody in versus me
For sure.
maintaining my man's happiness?
I
You're
can't
not
do that.
satisfied with
I'm
me,
with you.
but
Can't
I
do
know
that.
you're not gonna leave
Tag me in.
The
Tag me
least
in.
I can
But
do is
that's-
make sure, you know what I'm saying, that
But
you're
you gotta-
that
Tag
you're
me in.
You gotta
sexually
remember what type of
satisfied.
female
Tag
you
me
are.
in. Okay, my turn. Tag
Right,
me
so
in.
like that's why I said
Tag
to
me in.
each his own.
Okay.
I personally
do-
wouldn't mind bringing
I
somebody
do
in.
it. Please, BA, don't make me laugh. I do agree. Oh my God. BA. I do agree on pleasing your spouse. But I feel like it's levels to that shit. You ain't about to just be my boyfriend for 6 and I'm about to bring it in. I'm not bringing shit in. Like, I'm not even bringing it in, period. But I feel like a lot of men don't even work to get that reward. That's a reward.
I feel
That's a
I
reward,
definitely
Again,
period.
that's-
Because my nigga is my nigga. So if I'm about to bring Uchi Walla Walla in, it's a reward. You know, this is our privacy. But I feel like sex is very important. I don't care what nobody say. Sex is very important. You cannot go home and we think about it. We all got needs. Men got needs and women got needs, and they ain't doing it. You know, it turns you off. But I do feel what Tanae is saying. You can teach your spouse, but after you keep trying, he keep coming in 5 seconds. I gotta go.
To a certain extent, you can
Okay,
to
so
a
I
certain
feel
extent,
like-
you can teach your
I
spouse.
feel like
And I'm personally
No,
speaking
I'm
from
gonna
experience.
just break up with you.
I feel
We
like
do.
ain't no way. I bring
No,
you
that's
in another bitch. Like,
self-pleasing.
it's not happening. It's not happening.
I feel you, I feel you.
It's not happening.
How y'all feel about threesomes? Do you feel like you got to be with a woman? Like, say if y'all get married, do you feel like you never had a threesome in life? Do you feel like you cannot marry a woman who don't accept threesomes? Or y'all just like, damn, I love her?
Can we go left to right again? I don't mind
Okay,
this
go
one.
ahead.
No threesomes with my significant other.
Okay.
Now, if I'm playing, you know, this before us, bae. If I'm playing, that's different.
Right.
But
What happened?
with
she
me and
agreed?
mines,
What happened? She agreed. Like,
that's probably not attractive to me.
Okay.
I don't want her.
Okay.
I don't want her.
If you a real
Okay.
man
Yeah, I
and
probably
you really
don't.
in a relationship
Okay.
with your
You don't bring
woman,
her home.
that's
Where
not
you
even gonna
find
be
him at?
attractive to you. 'cause
The
you gonna
guys
be
Yeah,
is
I
winning.
don't want that.
Right,
The
right.
guys
I'm not
is
down for
winning.
threesomes. I don't want to share my girl with a woman or a man.
Okay.
None of that.
The guys is winning
None of
today.
that.
Okay.
I can't do
Let
it.
me ask y'all this question: Have anybody,
You're right.
have anybody like, you know what I'm saying, had a little, you know, dealt with a married person, woman or man?
Hell nah.
In this,
I'm too. I got too much morals about myself. No.
I have personally, but the situation is a little sticky. More.
It's a little sticky.
it's a little
No. Hold on. I had to make sure they wasn't watching my live. So currently, right now, I'm dealing with a married person. But they weren't married when we started talking. Y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she was in the process of getting out of a situation with her previous ex or whatever. So they were no longer around. At that point, I knew I became, you know what I'm saying, like her rebound, her, you know what I'm saying, her happiness, her safe spot. It was cool. So in the process, we, you know, it ended up turning into more than something, a bond or whatever, blah, blah, blah. The now wife found out that we were talking off of a gift that I had signed or whatever. And she married her 2 months later.
Right.
So let's fast forward to now.
She was got cut off. Yeah,
right. They're not supposed to be married. So in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yes, y'all are married, which is why it limits me to a certain extent of how far we take the relationship. Mm-hmm. But I know that when we say those, you know, those vows, I mean, I've never been married, but I know that when people say those vows before God, you know, you mean them.
You see the caliber of women that we have today? You see the caliber of women that we have today? That's what's changed. Back in the day, you let that.
You remember Papa was a Rolling Stone?
I was getting to that.
They was hoes back then. I just watched Claudine.
By all means. But that's the caliber of women that I'm talking about that we have today.
But I respect her marriage more than her, like I said, to even put a limit on it. Yes, we still talk.
But can you take her serious? Like, say she get divorced, would you ever wife her?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Honestly, I would not. But that's only because I feel like
generation.
If you would small mind yourself, if you would put yourself in that position to be in a marriage that you knew only she came home and y'all got married in 2 months, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be with somebody that's weak-minded like that, because that lets me know that if we're in a relationship and somebody comes along within 2-3 months, they can, you know what I'm saying, manipulate you and make you think that they care. You know what I'm saying? It's right in front of your eyes. If you can't see for yourself, I can't see for you. Simply. So it's like, yeah, we doing what we doing, but again, like we said, it's off of lust. But I would never personally take it serious.